Welcome back to episode 10 of this mess of a Factorio run. We're standing around next to some of these yellow bullet gun turrets that kind of don't matter anymore. Standing next to this rail line, which hopefully will start to matter in increasing ways. Somewhere down here we've got, you can kind of see it on the map, yeah, we've got a whole lot of underground pipe, which we need because random recipe mods, we need it for green science as it turns out, and then we made a whole train load of it because we turn out to need a lot of it because we've got a tech multiplier. Yeah, we're still getting attacked in a lot of places. Yeah, there's a couple of things that happened in between episodes. We've now got all of this wall all the way down here, which is... Okay, that's cliffs. That's not a gap. That's cliffs. That's a thing we did. That's fine. We still don't have any Roboport coverage. You know, we're researching plastics. We're a long way from having Roboport coverage. So we're going to have to go and put these walls back ourselves at some point. Oh well. And then we've got, yeah, a bit of a train line to help us get past things. We've got some more solar. Yeah, base is kind of a weird shape. And then over here we've still got old gun turrets, which are still doing some defensive work, and actually we need to go and push all of these guys at some point as well. But the first thing is we're going to try and get these guys into the build somehow. Yeah, we actually want two train stations here. We've got this node down here. We've got another train that's just collecting stuff. We've got a train of iron ore because the starter patches are kind of low on iron, but we also don't have any way for these guys to get in yet, so that's a little bit of an issue. We've got to fix that. And then also, yeah, there's still the train over here on the other side, which is now empty, and we're just doing outpost underground pipe things. Oh well, is that a thing we care about? It's probably fine. Well, those were not even the nests we thought. Is that an expansion? I don't remember which of... I don't think there were two... Never mind, moving on. We need to get these things into the base. Do I even have... I have train stations, I don't have signals, yeah. Not having signals, super fun. Although we've researched signals now, I just don't think I've got... I haven't automated them anywhere. And at this point, I don't know if we will. I think we... in the short term, might just hack a thing out. Where can you just get like more out of my way? Is that a behavior that is in your range? If we do something like this, then we can get all of this out the way, and we can get... Do we want that closer? Because we've still got to be able to unpack everything when... Yeah, it's going to be fine, isn't it? This is going to be the underground pipe station. This belt of coal is... Okay, so it's... Yeah, that belt of coal is a bit of a mess and is doing multiple things, never mind. Let's actually bother naming a train station now. Pipes, this is actually also pipes for science. We're going to have two of these, and then this train here is going to want to go to pipes for science. Until empty cargo. I don't think I'm on the rails. I'm not on the rails. Yeah, we could have done this... Yeah, let's say, oh yeah, that's right, because we double locomotive these. We're not struggling for unpacking space at all. And that was not necessarily the plan, but that definitely now is the plan. That's what we're doing. It almost looks like that was intentional. It really was not. And then the other thing we need to do is get... Yeah, so how are we going to be... We're only going to ever want half a belt of this stuff, and let's not grenade the base. Oh, running out of also gun turrets. Oh, walls. Okay, sure. Okay, we're gonna grab some of these power poles back. I think is going to be slightly easier than going to them. Actually, all of this wants to disappear. Is it going to be slightly easier than going to the mall? Maybe. Yeah, so I think we're going to have another train station here as well for the iron. Oh yeah, I wanted to get these guys unpacking first, didn't we? Start down this end because this little pattern, we're going to be doing this nasty thing of not really buffering stuff at the station, and I kind of don't mind. Yeah, one can go here, these guys can disappear. Is this side of... Oh yeah, this side of the base is not... It's kind of protected, but I think I'm hoping Yeah, there's just not that much pollution over here, so I don't... Okay, yeah, there's pollution everywhere. I think this being the extra power plant is where I'm hoping most attacks will go. Oh yeah, we pushed a base down here as well. Medium speed is kind of a problem. How do we get this into the sites? It's going over here, isn't it? It's going into this belt here. So... yeah, we're going to do some nasty things. We're going to continue to do nasty things. That's going to go there. If we... I think we want to be able to get... Is this too close? I don't think that's too close. That's actually... I reckon that's going to be about right. This is going to be another station where instead of pipes for science, it's going to be an iron ore station. Yeah, okay, whatever. We're just going to... Where is the music today? I'm pretty sure music is on. Yeah, and then this kind of similar thing here. Okay, so now we can have a way to get iron ore out. We can have, yeah, more of these guys disappearing. We still need to, and actually the other thing I wanted to check was, oh, I don't have signals yet. Yeah, we kind of, I don't, yeah, I want space for another train here, but it looks like we're going to have to bump this back a bit so there's space for the second train. Oh, well, we don't even have that many trains running here yet, so never mind. And then, yeah, one of these other trains, you can go to the iron ore station until you are empty. Thanks. Cool, we got an achievement. That's not really a priority, but it's nice to know that we are progressing some things. And then we've still got 145 of these, so we can have... Do we have medium poles? Because I'm pretty sure that if we have medium poles in here... And then... Okay, these two are actually a little close. We could also have medium poles in here. Do I like that more? I think I like that more. I think we're gonna do this layout for a nice, concise... Oh, how do I be getting the trains out? These are not double-sided trains. But yeah, this is gonna be a nice, concise layout for having a lot of trains at the station. But no buffer space, but also whatever, it's fine. We could actually go up to 6 inserters now, couldn't we? Sure. Okay, yeah, we still don't actually have the underground belts getting into the build, but never mind. I think I also worry about getting the trains out later rather than right now. And this is also, like, this is not going to balance between the wagons at all, but the plan is going to be that the draw on these is slow enough that we're just going to empty front to back and be fine with it. Can we also just push this in here? How many miners do we have? Yeah, that's still like a full belt of stuff, isn't it? And we can push them into these two. Is what we can do. Is that true? It's not true at all, because we need to figure out how to get the trains out of here. Which means that you might be going in there. Because we need roughly... Did that depower anything? Yes. We need roughly that much space, which is a bit of an issue because some of these miners are still running, and that means that this train would have to... Yeah, we're going to worry about that later. We are not even going to worry about that now. And then... Yeah. We can have... We can actually just push... this iron into this part of this build. Yeah, all these guys are running down, still a bit of a problem. We're going to empty out that train pretty quickly. I guess that's the important... Yeah, this is just not having enough iron. That's all a little bit sad. Okay, yeah, then some of the stone's running out as well, but like whatever, we've got outposted stone already. That's probably fine. Can we... Where are we getting... Yeah, here we're getting... Because the thing is, I really want... Yeah, I think this other line has to come through here and then sideload here, because we still want this build to take priority when it's an option. But that also means that we can go like through here or something, maybe starting... what are you? Oh, you're nothing. Oh, but also the belt is right here. I thought we were going to be dodging that a little bit further back. Okay, so that leads me to think that we have successfully integrated... Okay, yeah, all of this is still things that are a shame. Yeah, so we should have successfully integrated these pipes into the science build, and so that all that should be much happier. We've also got fast inserters now, so I think we can upgrade some of these guys. Like, what is it, 10? So I think if we do 8... Do we want to do those 8 and save the space? I think we would want to go the other way. But we do need all of these to be upgraded. This was the thing that it didn't actually make sense to do the assembler upgrades before we had fast inserters because we couldn't get enough material in. But now we do, so all of these guys can disappear. This also, yeah, will mean that the science being on assembler 2s is relevant for kind of the first time, because we'll have enough stuff going in now, allegedly. Okay, then what are we even going to work on? We could go and push those bases. I think I also do want the car. I think that's going to be a thing that is important. You can go over here, we can move this one, that all still works. Why don't you have... Oh, because you're the overflow from the mall. That is a decent reason. And then we also don't have assembler 2s. And, oh wait, assembler 2s are up here, aren't they? Assembler 2s are up here because we automated them. And then we've also got like a random hodgepodge of... You can get out of my inventory? Yeah, what do you need? And then I've got some iron, I've got... Here are my steam engines, which we're probably still using for a bit. Belt can have some of the coal. Power poles are over here, and they still need the wood, so that's fine. Yeah. And then, I remember there was one, was it chain signals? It was not chain signals, but we will need all of those chain signals. It was the rail signals that are made out of engine units, of which we have 100, and also red science, of which we have 200. Okay, it's about half that back. So now we can have a bunch of rail signals. Let's also get the medium power poles. We are going to be handcrafting those for a while. Whatever, it's fine. I just spent all of my underground belts, so get me more underground belts. Did I? We've just also just used all the repair packs. I kind of want more repair packs. And then the stone here is also suffering, which is weird. Where do we... Stone, pipe... yeah, this space is where we would attempt to fit repair packs, but I don't think we're attempting to fit repair packs. Shouldn't we have more stone arriving at this point, and why do we not have more stone arriving at this point? Not there, here. So we're going to bodge this in, and it's going to be fine. Yeah. We're just going to do that. Make sure we get more material in. Some of this is supported from the outpost. Can we just go here and here? Make sure that lane always gets some stuff. And then there's one here. There's also one here. Yeah, we can actually just run this one in here. And that will probably even prioritize the outpost over the starter batch of stone, but I think I'm okay with that. Oh yeah, I wanted that because I wanted more repair packs tonight. Handcrafting is fine. Yeah, we are hitting these a lot harder now that we actually have all, like, it was this underground pipe. We were previously limited on the amount of underground pipe we could get in, and now we have fixed that with the train. I was figuring out how to get the trains out. The iron is also happy. Yeah, we got the assembler 2s and then didn't finish upgrading those. Did we get the assembler 2s? We did not get the assembler 2s. We wandered through them all. We picked up things we needed for repair packs. Why didn't we get the assembler? I'm sure we got assembler 2s. I am now confused as to how that situation happened. Oh well. Things that are probably fine. 43 wall elements are getting damaged. Biters are making a good go of it. I think all the wall is at least double thickness, so we're not super concerned. Maybe we should be. Okay, so all of that stuff is upgraded, which is fine. These guys are still here. These pistols are... Yeah, is everything... Are we getting... We're not really getting a decent amount of stone through, but we're getting enough stone through, and one of the reasons we're not getting stone through is because everything else is still... Yeah, I'm happy with that. That's looking fine. Is this a big deal? It's... okay, so maybe it is, because we've lost some pieces of wall, which means we are down to one length of wall thickness there. That's a bit of an issue. And then, we're getting attacked in places we don't have radar coverage. Let's figure out how to get these trains back over here so they can get more stuff on them. We have a bit of rail. I think we are also just going to be doing a spaghetti rail thing, is the initial plan. These guys have... Yeah, they have enough to be getting on with stuff. Maybe... Actually, I think this miner will still need to be here. These are going to run out pretty quickly. So, yeah, I was worrying about how bad I was going to feel about having all of this rail in just a weird place. And the answer is like, yeah, but also whatever. Not the thing I feel worst about. I have done worse and will do worse again in this run. Oh, we have signals now. Okay, so with signals, because we handcrafted the signals, it's weird being in this run in which I am just used to not having the things that we want, and just like making do with... We did? Oh yeah, went back in there. Okay, fine. Because I wanted to get... Maybe it is just like a couple of these bits that we can get rid of. We might actually be able to do this now. Amazing. Okay, we don't even need to move any of those miners. We can get this stuff signaled, and then we can have all of this thing done. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And now we can figure out where the rest of these rail signals need to be. Just by this... Actually, I can see with the train finishes. This is how big these stations will be. But the important one was, how much further do we need to go? Yeah, we need a little bit more down here. So we're just going to add that now. This is going to be... Is this going to be double-sided? I don't think... I think a lot of this rail mess will be double-sided. But I think this kind of stacker section for the main smelt face, we are going to attempt to not double-side. This should be enough space, right? Okay, that actually is a thing that worked out fine. And then we're going to imagine having other stations here as well, because... I mean, we're getting at most one belt from each of these things, so probably we will need multiple iron train stations here. Oh yeah, let's actually put in... Cue this thing. If we have... This should be... 1, 2... Yeah, that's... Yeah, we've got enough space for 7 wagons there, so that's fine. That's a thing that we are okay with. Okay. Some of this forest is in the way, I think... Okay, I got rid of the forest that was not really in the way. So yeah, so this little section is going to be... one way, is it? Do we... Yeah, I think we... Yeah, okay, we're going to get rid of some trees. I was wondering about doing another scenic route around. Yeah, piece of wall, fine. The little arrow looked like it was from a place that we should probably be concerned about it, but we are not going to be concerned about it. Okay. And then this we are going to swing back in a way that is... Yeah, we can go back a little bit further. Not that far. We still need a little bit. Yeah, like there. We are going to keep this a slightly different one-way section to those other input lines. But then I think we just also spaghetti this in. Spaghetti it in here, like right here. Not right there. Things are fine. Yeah, sure. Then, yeah, now we need to worry about this chain signal stuff as well. That's going to be a chain signal. Yeah, we are at the point where we are starting to make train mess, which I guess is always going to have been a thing. I don't know if this is, I guess this is just going to be a personal station. Hopefully, yeah, it's kind of in the same spot. We do need to go back there at some point, but we're also not going to yet. Over here, we can have kind of an output stacker. Could probably do that better. We're not going to. And then, yeah, let's ride this train to a place where we can... Wait, how much? 100? How far do we need to push this rail? Oh, we need to push this rail from like here to here. 100 rail is going to be enough for that. So we can just wander... despite the fact that, yeah, the rest of this is not signaled, we're going to have to go and signal these intersections as we go. Yeah, this is going to be... except it doesn't work, does it? Because not having signaled the rest of these intersections, this is all just one segment. Yeah, it's fine. So this train here, and also this train actually, is blocking the rest of the rail network from letting anything happen because, yeah, because we only just researched. That's not quite true. We have had research for rail signals for a while. We've just only got around to doing it just now. So, yeah, this is how we're going to do intersections in a chain signal world. It's fine. I mean, of all the various ways things could go wrong, they probably still will. Do we need this? I think we also probably need this to be... we will, but we're not going to yet. We are still just going to... And, like, this is a terrible way of doing things, but if we add something that looks kind of like a city block so that trains have multiple ways of getting from each point to each other point, like we've got this other connection over here as well. If we make all of these two-way, then trains won't be quite so blocking each other because they will have multiple ways to choose how to get from each place to the next. So it's going to be a disaster. It's going to be a hopefully vaguely functional disaster. And then also we're doing a lot of stuff because we've got the patch richness and no bots and everything is just a mess that we are still going to be... this is the output one, isn't it? Yes. We are still going to be just processing as much as we can on the patch rather than... like having big... Also, as we don't have like beacons or anything like that yet, so doing big like smelting nodes in a grid base is not going to make a whole lot of sense at this point, because we just, yeah, lack many things, including, yeah, so that's actually a thing we've got to go and address, which is a little bit of a shame. Can we have here and here? And then, yeah, this train now, we should be able to go iron ore, please. What is this train station called? This is... yeah. And now, I mean, we do kind of need to get to that place where we're losing stuff. But I'm not on the tracks. I am, yeah, crossing the tracks. Did we get this iron ore empty, iron ore here full? Yeah, so that should be, in theory... Oh, wait, but actually kind of not because these guys are not signaled. So, yeah, we're losing stuff. We need to go and put stuff back. That should restore... Do I have flamethrowers on me? I have flamethrowers on me. I have some number of pipes. I have some number of walls. This is... a little bit of an issue of, you know, not having bots, having flamethrowers, that's cool, not having quite deep enough walls, having medium spitters, all of that stuff. As long as there aren't too many dudes, you probably could have used that train line to get from point A to point B. Yeah, there's just two of these guys. They have done well. They have been a pair of industrious little biters. They've even left all the pipes, which is kind of them. They've left most of the pipes. Yeah, you're getting all the way over there. Okay, I reckon we can intercept, yeah, just a spacer wall here. We should be able to... Okay, so that's... We're not going to bother repairing any of these turrets or even pieces of wall because we'll just have bots do that later. We're just going to go, hey, you know what? You know what we like is more layers of wall. Have a couple of extra layers of fresh wall to chew through before you get to the damaged wall. Oh, we should put these bits of wall back as well. Yeah, this is how we're going to be defending stuff for a while because we still don't have bots and we're also going to run out of walls there. So we're just going to do that. Okay, cool. Train station. Actually, does this connect to... No, it doesn't, because we still don't have the cliff explosives. We were planning on having cliff explosives. When we get cliff explosives, some of that stuff will connect. Is this... That's also... Yeah, but we also just ran out of walls, so whatever. Okay. This side has more walls, so we're less worried about that. And yeah, let's head back to this mall. We actually need... Yeah, we need more trains here. This is a train setup that we are planning on having just more trains be at. But that's also okay because that's kind of where we are. We want some more wall. We want to get this stuff out of our inventory. Yeah, there were definitely things we wanted to automate. But I don't remember what they are, which is cool. You're just going full to empty. You are also full, but we do not have a way for you to get to... Okay, we kind of do, but not really. We've still got to also do a better job of... Do I have... I do actually have enough. Okay. In that case... And this is also a nice way of getting rid of all of my coal. We're going to have another iron train. This schedule, go here. Yeah, so now we should have 2 trains supplying iron, doing this kind of nasty thing. It's probably fine. This train, I think we want to try and get this train back in this side. Actually, especially as we now have a facility for this station. We should be able to fully automate this again. This should be... Yeah, this might actually be our train supply. Pipes here. Train limit 2 because we have these 2 spaces, yeah. And then this train here, pipes for science, pipes here, full cargo. Yeah, I think we've just automated that. Can we right click this thing and grab its schedule and put it on this train? Yes. So okay, this is a good test to see whether we have messed this up, and one of these guys is stopping. This other train arrives. We do have the signals over here. Yeah, we've automated some things. We have a train that's out of fuel, which is a bit of a shame. Yeah, because that other side does not have this side here, which is also a station that's the only station on that loop. Oh well, never mind. Does not have a way to fuel trains. And then down here we also do not have a way to fuel trains. We've got this coal belt here. Let's go and figure out how we can use that coal belt to fuel these trains. And I think we can poke some of the stuff underground, move this here, grab this belt, continue to spaghetti, because of course we are. Get this rock out of the way, get get the things in my inventory that I don't want out of my way. And yeah, we are automating. Very exciting. Let's go. Let's try and keep out of the way of the iron patch, and then let's do exactly the same thing we did elsewhere. Okay, the same thing doesn't work. Yeah. Sure, that's fine. Okay, and then we've got fast inserters, and we can do... Okay, we have just enough space. That kind of worked out. I think I'm okay with it. That could have actually got me killed because we have no idea when these trains are leaving, because these ones move like pretty often and could have ended up full, but it's fine. Okay, yeah, there's still quite a lot of space in that train. Yeah, we can now fill this at the rate of 2 iron belts. If we put more iron on it, I don't think that's going to be super interesting, so we're not going to do it now. Okay. What are the other... Yeah, I did one car, didn't I? But we've also kind of... All of these are kind of high priority techs. We want the efficiency modules because we're just doing so much mining, and that will keep us nice and clean. We want to go put a wall over here. How much of a problem is that? It's kind of going to be a problem, isn't it? We do really want that wall there. I think we also want to push these bases. And maybe also this base, but definitely these ones. Just so we can... I mean, there's also... Maybe I think I'd take some flamethrower turrets and just put a thing over there. Yeah, I think we're going to wander around, pick up some stuff, do a little cut, end up over there having moved some rail and power, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit. And we are back and underway on this journey. I think I was going to get there and then put stuff back in the episode, but maybe this is kind of interesting, because this is how we want to get to where we're going with a train line that means we can get there and back easily. The thing is, I still have no idea how I'm going to connect this to the rest of the network, because there's kind of helpful forests in the way, but we're approaching the bit where the forests are kind of less helpful again. And yeah, other things that are entertaining that I noticed in between, we have filled up our solar panel production, which means we have not been very good at getting them onto the map, and in fact, that being said, we're still... Solar panels... Oh, we are hitting some steam engine usage at night. There was a point where we'd got all the solar energy we needed, and the steam engines were only doing stuff during the day. We have expanded. Fortunately, we have the solar panels to expand that again, but we're not going to now. We're going to go and like try and get that outpost going. Are we just going to do full spaghetti rail here? Maybe. I think I want to try and stay close to the cliffs so that I can use the building space later, maybe. Okay, so let's get this one out of the way. So we can go diagonally over here. And we'll do the power in a bit. Yeah, things we do when we wanted a car but do not yet have a car. Still, hopefully a faster way of doing things. Anyway, yeah, because we want to get the power over here as well, to be able to put down radars and also pump jacks, because there is crude oil, which means we are going to have, yeah, trees in the way, sure. Yeah, we're going to try and put down another flamethrower pillbox, because we're probably going to need it. Even after we push these bases... This is not as dynamic and engaging as I kind of hoped. Never mind. Okay, didn't want to pick that up either. But hopefully from here, this is going to be... Like, I don't think there are trees in the way, right? Okay, there's still a couple more trees in the way, like specifically this one. But hopefully from here, we can just kind of drive this train out in a reasonably fast way. Okay, rocks. No more trees, he said. To get out to... Because these biters are attacking us. Like, they are sending attack groups. Yeah, these groups here, which are... The thing we are not going to attempt to do is to fight these biters from a train. That would be silly. But we do have, yeah. We do have a lot of red ammo, so we're going to be using that. We're also going to need it because we've got medium biters out. And like medium spitters, which are more of a problem. Save the turrets that are getting shot at. Yeah. Pretty manageable. Let's have kind of a defensive wall just to hold that position while we grab these other turrets. They're not in range of the worms, so that's fine. Yeah, we still don't have any more like bullet damage ticks, but we do have red ammo now, which makes things somewhat easier. Although I think these were all, I don't think there were any medium worms in there, were they? I think these were all small bases that were pretty easy to push through. All other reasons for coming over here include figuring out what this coastline is doing, because we still have, I think we're going to have a junction here, probably. Yeah, still have not really any idea what's happening to this coastline, but we would like to have some idea of what's happening to this coastline so we can figure out where we can defend, and okay, we can go a bit further, and where we can put flamethrower turrets and those kind of things. Yeah, these guys are little. Poor decisions on their part. Okay, some of those guys were at least getting to shoot my turrets, which was, you know, my bad for putting them in that spot, but also whatever, we put some other turrets down. They had a bad time. Okay. Can we... Okay, so we happen to line that up super well. Then can we get through... Yeah, that is actually going to end up a spot that we like, isn't it? It's going to end up being... it's going to end up being a little section of... that did not work. Like, it's a little section of coastline that we have, in theory, just secured. And then, yeah, we can do this fast now. We can just kind of drag this back. Can we drag this back? Which was more of a skill question than... Do you have the radar? You do still have the radar on your usage chart. Okay, so we can grab this back. I think one of the things I was contemplating automating was also just long distance power poles, which probably we should have done before this. In fact, how difficult is it to make those guys? Stone, grenades, which we have, and also, like, we can get all of those things from the mall that we're going back to. I think we're just gonna... Do I have inventory space? Yes, kind of. I think we're gonna try to do... I don't think we're gonna automate it now. I think we're just gonna handcraft a bunch of stuff, because we've got, yeah, this bit of mall kind of full. So give me some stone, give me some bricks, and then we're gonna start just kind of handcrafting. Some number, but not a super helpful number. Was that 3 grenades? It was 3 grenades per big power pole. That's not a thing that feels fantastic. Okay, you get in there. Fortunately, we do have grenades automated. So they're like over here somewhere. And you know, this box is full with as many as we had. Okay, so that's going to be a decent number of... Yeah, we've got like a box full of labs and all that kind of stuff. Whatever, it's fine. That's... Yeah, so we've handcrafted like 100 of these big power poles. That's probably... I plan on that being enough to do all of the stuff that we need to. Starting from... And like, replacing these later will also be a good call. But also, yeah, doing all of this long-range rail now makes me think that we're not really going to do a city block rail plan as much as we are just going to have like helpful processing sections around the place. You guys are still fine. You guys are still fine. There's no complaining. We will not tolerate complaining. We can get all the way over here. Shouldn't we not have... We do have this radar powered, so that's nice. Yeah, I think the hope is we push this base, we use these pump jacks to build a kind of wall here. Have no idea whether or not... not rail planner, you need to be on manual for me to drive this. Have no idea whether or not the terrain will cooperate with that. Which way are we taking... I don't even know which way we're taking the rail, so we're not going to. Yeah, I kind of need more hotbars at this point. I am going backwards and forwards, opening my inventory for things that we could just have on a different section of the hotbar. Oh well. So this is power we'll definitely need later. These are the biters that we need to knock here now, which is fine. This is a pretty big base. That was not the hotkey I actually wanted the... that was, yeah, again, the wrong hotkey. You guys need to go away before you destroy my turrets. So that's fine. We took a bunch of turret damage. We used the grenade hotkey when we wanted to use the fish hotkey and threw a couple of grenades at our own turrets. It's also fine. We don't actually have the explosive damage to be doing all that much damage yet. We didn't leave any turrets over there, which is fine. Okay, all of that is kind of okay and went reasonably well. Let's... Yeah, I don't think we're going to try and push rail out here yet because I just don't know where it's going to go, but we do want to take this power out so that we can build a couple of radars, like here. Like multiple radars to get all the stuff just, you know, scanning. Because this is a reasonably advanced position in terms of just like how far we're pushing out of our cloud, but also should secure us quite a lot of trees, which will be a nice little section of pollution absorption. Yeah, those guys also kind of struggling, never mind. So, where do we want... Oh, and this... Yeah, this piece of coastline here. Yeah, then we definitely want walls like through... Oh, this is... Yeah, someone turned on cliffs and then also turned up cliff like length and also continuity. So we actually have to go all the way around here, which is super annoying. Or we could just use that as the wall, but I think we want to get... Let's use this section of cliffs as part of the wall. So we can run, yeah, cliff... walls here and here, and then flamethrowers. What length of flamethrower gap are we using? It's something like this. So that's not in the way of the iron patch, which is nice. We don't actually want to get rid of the cliffs. Those ones kind of don't matter. And yeah, don't get rid of the cliffs. So this will give us a nice little position. It's kind of even halfway to the... Okay, we could have gone a little bit further forwards because of where the radars are. I think what we do about that is we grab this thing, we figure out where all of this is here. We're just going to move these radars back. Is that true? Maybe we move the radars up and back. Like, this is going to be a nice position with which we can just get all this stuff scanned. And then maybe we can even cheekily get away with not actually... not even defending quite the top of... Do I still have this in paste buffer? I do. Yeah, not quite defending the top of the section just beyond the cliffs by where the other water is, because hopefully biters won't path in that way. Where are we getting... That's things that are slightly annoying and reasons why we are working towards cliff explosives. Can we... Does this fit anywhere? Fits here. Okay, then that's what we're doing. Yeah, working this a little closer to the pump jacks. Do we need to worry about... Yeah, biters are never coming through there. Biters are only ever going to be coming on this side, so we don't need to worry about defending the other side of these cliffs. Where's our power? Our power is on this little spot of high ground. And we should still have radars left over to drop a couple of extra radars over here. And yeah. Okay. This is also a pretty good spot for a lot of scanning, isn't it? And then I'm pretty sure we had pump jacks. We do. This is way more pump jacks than we need. I still have no real plans for... I mean, is that true? There's one recipe I've seen so far in this like random recipe modifier thing that actually needs... Can we go here? That actually needs oil products, and it's flamethrower fuel, but it doesn't need oil, it needs just gas. So we do need to be processing oil. We'll definitely need to be processing it for something. Is that true? There's a tiny and statistically probably irrelevant chance. Feel bad about this, but you know, we're putting flamethrowers here, so never mind. Watch the health bar as we are throwing all the grenades at the trees. Yeah, that one can stay. Yeah, there's a tiny chance that we don't actually need any petrochem products at all, but it seems super unlikely. Yeah, then we need to... Yeah, this is fine. Those guys aren't too close, because we also aren't polluting this far yet by like quite a long way. This is... Yeah, sure. Other guys we needed to push because we're running out of ammo, and those defenses are going to struggle. But oh well. Yeah, so I guess we're going to build... I think we're going to build a little bit of wall here. That's not going to be super interesting. We've kind of seen what that looks like now. We're going to connect these guys up. I didn't bring a pipe over. Oh well. And then maybe we also push this rail back over here to kill some of these guys. Yeah, maybe we do that and come back in a bit. This is going to be kind of similar and normal. Okay, we're kind of back here a little bit. Somewhat, we ran out of rails. We had to go back. We're kind of continuing to do this nasty train intersection stuff. And we're going to push this... Actually, where are we pushing this rail line? I was going to do a diagonal thing. I like this, like, silly, like, three-sided intersection thing. I think we're going to be doing a bunch of that. We've got... Have we restored power? Yeah, we have, because we have the radars. We have, like, a lot of flamethrowers around the edges. It's fine. We're not polluting these guys yet. But we might soon. And then I did also notice that, yeah, this space which we've scanned, we don't have any good defense for them at all at the moment, because all these flamethrowers are pointing kind of the wrong way, and they're probably unlikely to path around the inside of this cliff, which means that could be a problem that we're going to have to look for later. The thing I wanted to do was figure out where we were pushing this rail line. And yeah, I was going to do this diagonal, but then realized if we ever want to use this space for building, and we might, then it's going to be easier if we go straight. So I think we go like near the cliffs, actually probably to like about there, so we can hit this gap in these cliffs and leave a bit of space for building here if that's everything we want to do. So let's start building this out. Worry about power later. It's not as good as having a car, but it also is going to save some of the travel time, which is going to be pretty important. Maybe we do end up still mostly skipping the car unless we need like cars as an input for yellow science or something like that, which is absolutely a thing that could be possible. We also finished researching in the time that passed red chips, so let's find out how we're making red chips today. We are making red chips by steel and logistics science and boilers. Yeah, that's a thing. Also, we've actually got a use for steel now. I think this is the first thing we're looking at that actually uses steel. So I like that we're using boilers, because that means we will be able to recycle all of the boilers we built in the power plant when we end up not needing them anymore. How do we make plastic today? Repair packs and petroleum gas. Okay, thing is, I don't necessarily care about either of these, because like, I don't know what I'm using either plastic or red circuits for. So in a way, we still don't have a use for steel because it doesn't go into any buildings. It doesn't go into any science. It goes into red circuits. What do red circuits go into? Who knows? Oh, cool. We have big biters. That is a thing that I was wondering when it would happen, and it's going to be a bit of a problem because it also means that expansions are going to have big worms. So, did we get range on all these guys? We did. So that is going to be a new headache that I was not planning on dealing with for a while. Even though I knew we had medium spitters out, and the bigs are often like not far behind medium spitters, having that here at this point is, yeah, not something I'm super happy about. Okay, these guys don't have any worms, which is a terrible decision on their part, because people just walk up and put turrets in the middle of your base. So yeah, so I guess we probably will want to be getting into the... Do I take the rail down there? Is it going to be... I mean, it's not a rail line we're going to use, but maybe it's an easier one to get back. Yeah, pushing all these nests, giving away all this evolution, bit of a problem. That's, I mean, often... Oh, this is a well-defended nest. Look at all these worms in amongst these cliffs. These biters have done a good tactical job of preparing themselves. Maybe not tactical enough. But, you know, somewhat tactical. Are any of these guys small worms that we can just get rid of? They were all small worms. Maybe I should retract what I said about them being tactical. So we also definitely need to get onto landmines now, because, like, red ammo is fine, but against big biters with big biter armor and big biter hit points, we probably either need like another ammunition damage tech that I don't really want to do, or... Wait, have we already researched landmines? We have not. Why have we not researched landmines? Oh, because we don't have sulfur because we wanted cliff explosives. Okay, landmines are going to be next in the queue, and we're not going to look at how to make them yet, but that's going to be a problem for later. But this should... We're still going to get attacked by this space. The cloud is probably going all that way. Now I am super concerned about these turrets, because we still just have yellow ammo, and we are polluting bases over here that we are not really in a position... Okay, we could flamethrower turret this stuff. I think it's going to be super important to get this in now. And then... Yeah, I wanted to automate things. I guess we automated some trains. I don't feel super great about just kind of leaving... You know what we're going to do? We are going to drop our last 2 radars just to scan a bunch of stuff. We are going to... drag this power back. That's not quite true. The thing we wanted to do first was also leave a couple of gun turrets by these radars. Like, I don't expect this to be a position that necessarily stays here long term, but we do want some kind of protection for these radars while we scan a thing. We got a bunch of bullets. It's probably fine. Okay, we don't have that many bullets. Are we just going to leave all of our bullets here? Yes, we are going to try and balance them a little better, though. 20... Yeah, okay, so several of these guys did not get... Yeah, whatever. That's... Oh, then we also have some walls, so we're going to leave these guys with some kind of token defense. And we're not going to come back here for a while. This is just going to be, hey, radars, can you figure out what's around? Actually, if we're up to big biters, then we've got 17 bits of wall left. Okay, we are going to presume that this is going to be kind of safe enough. And if it's not, then, you know, whatever. Okay, so let's drag this power back to... I mean, I think I'm counting on having lots of trees doing lots of absorption work there. We're not a long way away from the turn. We can go fast. And then somewhere here, this should connect to this existing network. It does, and now we've got... Yeah, so now we can scan out these things as well. Yeah, things that still feel pretty bad. Also feeling pretty bad is the way we've got like this rail network, which doesn't connect to this rail network, which doesn't connect to this rail network, which makes it difficult to get to places like this quickly, but never mind. Yeah, okay, so I think the next thing, I think we're going to go build this wall. That's like more or less what we've already seen. We'll go to that and then figure out what's next. Maybe it's even placing more solar. Maybe it's automating some more stuff. Maybe it's, I don't know, things we'll worry about later. So yeah, so now we've got this little outpost thing set up. I don't think I brought any radars, did I? That was a misplay on my part. Can't even make them. Oh well. But yeah, we've got way more pump jacks than we need. We've got this kind of storage. We are going to be fine for all kinds of crude oil, basically forever. We're going to change this as well. Yeah, the biters are not messing around anymore. We're losing walls pretty quickly. I think it was this bunker over here. One of these bunkers, this bunker, yeah, got hit pretty hard because, you know, the big biters turned up and big biters, yellow ammo into big biters, not all that much of a great time. So yeah, standard tech multiplier things of having all of the evolution and not really much to do to defend it yet. So we've got a couple of signals over here so that when the train is here it's not blocking the rest of the track because it's all two-way. We've got a little intersection thing down here that we can use. Apparently there's a train coming, or is it this is signaled? It's not signaled on this side unless that intersection... I thought we can just... Why? Is that where I told the train to go? That's where I told the train to go. We're not even blocked on anything. It's just where I told the train to go. Okay. So things we want to automate. I guess we still, like, this wall here, still a super important thing. Like, I wanted to be able to go and take more space when... Actually, this base here and these bases here, we might be able to secure ourselves a large amount of space. And then maybe also... Who knows, things we're pushing into big biters now. I think we just want to get, yeah, stuff like this is a little bit of a problem. They've got just one big biter in the middle of this. And this big biter gets in, takes all the aggression from all of the turrets. Meanwhile, all of the spitters do fantastic damage. This guy, as soon as it goes down, will clear it up pretty well, hopefully. Yeah, even the big spitters... they don't do so much work, but it's just yeah. Okay, they get a lot of work done. It's more that when... Where are we even going? Going back over here? Actually, we're not. We're going to connect these bits of rail, aren't we? Where are we connecting these rail? I think we just go through here. Yeah, sure. The big spitters get a whole lot of work done, and then the big biters just soak up all the yellow bullets, and it's pretty unfortunate and sad. Actually, how many more train stations are we putting here? Actually, as long as can we go underneath? And also the train stations would have to start here. So as long as we go, like, heading directly south here is a way of making sure we're not going to get in the way of where any other stations might like to be. And then we're going to head this direction. Yeah, getting... we needed to dodge those cliffs because we still don't have cliff explosives. And then I think the thing that I actually want to automate at this point... Did we want to... Oh no, because we can still kind of get through those... Unless we get through these cliffs. Yeah, viable. Super viable. That will connect up some of these networks and allow us to get from one point to the next a little more quickly, which is very much the plan. And then also have a kind of network that we can just use to build more stuff later. But at the moment, it's mostly about figuring out how I get to... Basically, how do we get to the places that are getting attacked by the big biters, and how do we protect against them? Yeah, these bases swinging in are, you know, mostly fine. I mean, the thing about the big biters is, yeah, they are now. Yeah, we do actually need to drop more walls there. Yeah, reasons why I would like to be able to get to positions. Where is this line? Yeah, reasons why I would like to be able to get to positions reasonably quickly, to be able to, you know, put more walls back when they die, because we don't have bots doing that for us, and probably won't for a while. But yeah, this actually, I don't know if we have an intersection over here. Okay, let's go and check that. You join me over here. Uh, get the hotbar for like defensive outposting, which we have now, which is nice. You actually won't need that waypoint anymore. We want to do this whole chain signal thing over here as well, because that's how intersections work. It's fine. Normal things. Okay, so now of these rail networks that we complained about, we can get to this mall station. You also definitely need a whole lot more rail too, and maybe more flamethrowers. We're gonna go over there and address that, because we have, yeah, like another 500 rail, 500 bits of wall was the important thing we needed to be counting there. Yeah, so that's all. Yeah, sure. We're going to claim that that's fine. We're going to bolster this a little. Was that my last flamethrower? Yes, interesting. Never mind. Things I should probably keep on me. How is this? Oh yeah, and then also not having radars, also things that are a little bit of a shame. Spots like this, we need just more stuff. And then yeah, also over there we need more stuff, and we probably need. Did we put more? We did put more flamethrowers over there. I don't know if we put enough flamethrowers over there now that the big biters are out. Oh well. Yeah, things I wanted to do. I think science is ticking along. We don't know what blue science takes, but we're kind of walking towards it. Now we are at least researching the efficiency modules. Let's see how they're made. Iron plate and shotgun shells. Okay. How do we make shotgun shells? So we need red science, iron ore, and also iron plate. And then red science is green chips and gear wheels. So I think we might be looking at, like, I kind of want to fully re-implement all of that, or at least maybe do it at this mall where we have both the green chips and also the iron ore and also the iron plate. So yeah, so I think we do that here. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Okay, so we've got a whole lot of tech to push through before we get there. So maybe we go and do some petrochem stuff first, because we also want flamethrower ammo, especially as we're up against big biters. But yeah, we can now get to a large number of positions. We can't get over here yet. I don't think we worry about that at all, but we can get to all of a number of these positions, of ones that are not blocked by cliffs. But you know, fine. Let's spin this guy around. It's going to be a decent enough rail network for now. Okay, so what do we need? We got a couple of chem plants, so that's fine. We don't need a whole lot of this stuff. I think we're just, like, I don't even think I'd bother automating that at this point. Like, what do we need? We need underground belts, copper ore. Here's some copper ore. Where's some underground belts? I'm pretty sure I had underground belts. Yeah, we had underground belts over by the solar, because the underground belts go into the solar, because that's a super normal way of doing things. And then iron plate. Okay, fine. Yeah, just, we can have a bunch of those. Electronic circuits need a pile of, yeah, whatever. Why am I not able to make it? I thought they were just... Copper ore. Copper ore is, yeah, we were able to handcraft the iron plates, yeah. So we're going to get a bunch of... Yeah, no, we've got way too much. You guys will need all of that stone. Okay. We've got some pipes, we've got some tanks, we've got some chem plants, and then I think we're just going to pick up some red ammo, of which we have a lot. We have quite a lot. Yeah, and all the solar build has just also stopped. Oh well. And wander back over to... Where were we? Yeah, it was just like over here. Maybe... I mean, where are we building anything? Because, like, I guess the flamethrower ammo would be good to build down here, especially as it does just take red ammo. So maybe we just hack this in here instead. It needs to go the other way. Is this the next attack over here? It is, but we dealt with it. I wonder how long we can ignore that for. Okay, long-handed inserters. Do we actually have long-handed inserters down here? Not sure we do. Because I want to go double long-hand inserter. Okay, maybe we do this a different way, not having the long-handed inserters. Cool. Yeah. Can we tidy up the inventory at all? Yeah, that's gonna do a decent amount of inventory tidying. And then get those pistols out of my inventory, and then I needed repair packs back, which we have... Didn't we automate repair packs down here somewhere? Yeah, we did. Okay, so maybe we don't need those repair packs, whatever. Yeah, it was flamethrower ammo. And so I think we want to go... How fast is this flamethrower ammo recipe? 1.5 seconds. So yeah, so I don't think we're going to need more than one of flamethrower ammo. And I think we just do this. Let's put it there. Okay. You have all of this ammo. We're not actually going to be moving that around ourselves anymore. We just wanted the flamethrowers to be able to get to it. I still want some ammo. Yeah, and then I think with this in the mall, because it's going to be where we want to go figure out where to put a petrochem build, which is, yeah, going to be, let's go this way, because we might need to extend, like, this is going to be a better pattern for building more mall stuff around that later. We are somewhat thinking about extensibility, although we have no idea what we want to extend. And then... Are you done? Can we get rid of you? We can, in fact, get rid of you. That's nice. And yeah, then at some point we might be able to think about automating some more modules. And I think we're just going to... Or at least, you know, any number of modules. This is not a pattern that's going to be especially extensible for advanced processing at all, but also whatever. We're just going to hack that out and worry about other things later, because we're also so far away from any of the other techs that would let us do the other kind of more advanced oil processing. It's just not a thing we're going to worry about at this point at all. Okay, so oil processing is there. We've got some crude oil over here. We've got all the pipes we need to connect this up. This is normal and fine. Are you guys even doing anything? No, this was just some stuff I put down. We put it in tanks. We said, okay, that'll be fine. I guess will be helpful to have. I'm pretty sure we have pumps. Yeah, we have pumps. We can put that there. I guess we also throw a tank over here, just for like things we don't really need. Future-proofing that we have no idea whether or not it's actually important yet. But we did need... And repair packs. Plastic is made out of repair packs, but grid chips aren't made out of plastic, and we have no idea what anything else is made out of, so we're not even going to bother with that yet. But we are going to have... You know, our pollution profile is going to continue to be kind of awful. We're just going to buffer a whole lot of stuff, because why not? And now we have flamethrower ammo getting made. That's pretty exciting. How much are we making? Much more than we... Yeah, let's just have, you know, some amount, but whatever. Okay, now we can think about automating efficiency modules, which is, yeah, iron plate and shotgun shells, and then shotgun shells were red ammo and red ammo of red science, which were... Yeah, so how are we getting... What's this iron line doing? Not much. So you get to move to here, we get to run this straight through. We've got some green chips down here. And then we want... I don't think we want all that... Is this... This is just a personal science... This is just a personal train. So let's do the personal train setup so that having a train here won't block anything else. Let's have this... let's actually not have the train limit, because I have forgotten... Yeah, I've forgotten to remove trains before and just, like, got stuck in places. So we're not going to have a train limit, and this is going to be... This is the Mall 2 train station. And what are we going to have here? I think we're going to have rail symbol and red belt symbol, because those are things that we are manufacturing in this mall that we are not manufacturing in other malls. And the reason for thinking about this is now I am justifying not having... Like, not really leaving space here, because... that's not what we wanted. Yeah, not really worrying about leaving space here, because there's, well, like, we're not putting other bigger trains here, probably. But we do want efficiency modules, for which we needed shotgun shells and... Shotgun shells and iron ore? How are we getting iron ore over here? Hey, here's some iron ore. Here's... Yeah, we're just going to spaghetti that through there, it's fine. I think if I can get... Okay, need the underground belt. Can I make underground belt? No. Oh well, underground belt is over here. I think if we can get... what else needs... What else needs... Yeah, you just get rid of the copper ore. I think if we can get efficiency modules... Like, I don't expect it to get them fully automated today, but if we can get... Yeah, I don't expect to get efficiency modules like all the way out and deployed into the base today, but if we can get a lot of efficiency modules, and I think we're just going to hack together, like there was a pause in what I was thinking to figure out whether or not this plan would work, and I think it will. Let's do another one here because that makes the power poles nice. That's actually the only reason. No particular reason, just like, hey, can we be nice to our power poles? Pole here, and as long as we can get green circuits on this belt, which we can, by doing something like, let's get green chips and coal on that belt, it's fine. Maybe we've got other coal here. We might need coal for something, it's fine. So now we've got red science and gear wheels here. Why don't we have... Oh, because we didn't have the undergrounds with us. It does not look like we have polluted that belt, so that's pretty important. That's yeah, that's a mess that we can be pretty excited. Oh, we also had iron ore here. Sure, whatever. Yep, it's fine. We're gonna leave it like that and walk away from it. Then it was shotgun shells in 4.5 seconds. I think I want that to be on the inside of the belt, and then the last step here was efficiency modules, which is iron plate, which we also have. These are super slow. Okay, let's let's ratio this to the amount of rid science we've got, which is, actually, this is super fast. This is like 10 assemblers in normal ratios of rid science. Okay, sure, so like, effectively weight of 2, which means we need 4. That's actually the weight of 2 we want. We then need 5 of these shotgun shells. No, we can't do direct insert rid science. We can do direct insert rid science into shotgun shells. Maybe we do that then. Because these are 4.5. Oh no, these are 4.5 for 1. These are 2.5 for 1. We actually need even more shotgun shell manufacture. We're gonna do 6 and then call it there. That's gonna be fine. And then efficiency modules were even worse, weren't they? And I think efficiency modules are going here. That's not really going to be in the way of a personal train station, but we're going to pull it back by 1. This is going to be where we make efficiency modules, and we can have more efficiency modules is going to be a thing. But we wanted... You needed iron shotgun shells. I wanted to... This one is going to have to go underground for this to work. Because, yeah, we still can't do 1-to-1, can we? 4.5 into 30. And we also don't have long-handed inserters, for which we need lamps. They were at the other mall, which is a little bit of a shame. And then we also wanted this on the inside of this build. So we could do something like this. And then you did not need... Oh, you did need... And then you needed... Yeah, so we're going to have a whole bunch of long-handed inserters in a bunch of places. But it's fine. And then also, yeah, I think this is a build we're going to lay out now and then do the rest of later. Like, these 2 belts are kind of around the wrong way. I wonder if we could put... Whatever, it's going to be fine. This is going to... Yeah, this is going to give us the outputs we need. This is going to go here, and then we're going to have just many efficiency modules, of which we also don't have. Yeah, we're going to do that nasty thing, and then this is going to be a thing that we build. Iron plates, yes. Shotgun shells, yes, when you get around to it. Yeah. I think my shotgun is actually kind of done at the moment. Yeah, we need to bring back a whole bunch more stuff to do this build. Should we... Maybe we should worry about that. Yeah, I think this is... We want one here. You didn't... Yeah, this is so weird. All of these weird long-handed inserter patterns. Oh, well. But this is going to be the first section of the efficiency module build, and the efficiency modules should, yeah, because we've got, over the last while, we have replaced a lot of steam engine power with solar panel power, which is nice. We need to add some more solar panels, and then overall, the biggest chunk of pollution is probably still mining, right? If we look at the last hour, yeah, electric mining drills, huge. If we can cut 80% of this pollution out, that is a huge chunk of pollution that will, A, not be advancing us towards behemoths, because we're already at big biters, and we've actually got radar coverage on, yeah, 0.52. Bit of an issue. Yeah, we won't be creating so much of this cloud, though we definitely still will be creating a lot of it. Yeah, they're fine. We won't be advancing towards behemoths. If we can get the rest of the solar panels down, get a whole lot of efficiency modules out, get some radars back here, all of that's going to be necessary. Do I actually just start... Like, I don't really want to wall in. I do want to keep expanding, but we are doing the, like, the pollution multiplier thing of, oh, I'm kind of worried about... like the ability of me to push into these places. Oh well. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to the other mall. Can we get back to the... We can get back to the other mall from here, can't we? That that's still okay. Yeah, we can get back to the other mall pretty easily by... Okay, I guess we're using wood as a fuel. Yeah, we want to go over here. So that's all going to get a bit easier now. We are waiting on some train somewhere doing a thing. So the advantage of, yeah, currently we've got this section of rail, which is the only piece of rail doing that. What is that blocked by? What am I blocked by? What train is in... Oh, there's no train in my way. The intersections are doing as planned, yeah. I'm going to go back to the mall, get some stuff, build the rest of the efficiency modules, start getting efficiency modules turning over. In between episodes, we'll socket things into the mining, but we're not going to worry about that yet. Yeah, we'll bring it back when we've finished the efficiency module build. Gaze upon my works and despair. This is the modules build that we ended up putting together. This is, you know, this is fine. Does everything have... I don't think everything quite has what it needs yet, but I just like smashed a bunch of them into a small amount of space. These are still 4.5 seconds each, and then these are 7. That is a detail that I kinda missed. I did not pay attention to... This is 1 iron plate per second, because it's 35 iron plates in 30 seconds, but also 7 shotgun shells. So we do actually need more shotgun shells. Which I think I can adjust. I think we can just get rid of some of these, and we're making things worse. You're going to make shotgun shells, you're going to put them on the same line, we're going to pretend that that's fine, and then these guys are taking from maybe a full belt of iron. Down here we've got maybe less than half a belt of iron. So these guys are putting on the far side of this belt. We filter off the things we don't want, and we only keep the shotgun shells, which happens to be exactly on the right side to sideload the rest of the stuff in. Down here is a mess, but also we've got rail tracks in the way of the rest of the stuff. So yeah, we're making efficiency modules. It's very exciting. What else do you need? Yeah, you guys are just doing whatever you... Oh no, you're not, because we changed the plan and now you need more stuff. But now we should be making more shotgun shells. Yeah, we're making shotgun shells. We're putting efficiency modules in a box. We've got efficiency modules. We can now start making this mining somewhat less polluted. And we're just going to smash 3 in all of them. There's not like we want 2 in all of them before we want the 3rd in any. But also, whatever. Kinda don't care. Kinda just want to smash a bunch of stuff in, because we will need all the efficiency modules we can get. And we should now have more... I mean, is this actually close to a 1-to-1? 1 in 4.5 seconds. 7... It's actually super close to 1-to-1, isn't it? Like, the ratio, we could have done this thing differently after all. Oh well, never mind being silly. Okay, so sulfur we are getting close to. I don't even think I care about how we make sulfur or how we make explosives, because that has no relation to how we make landmines or how we make cliff explosives. We'll worry about that when we get there, not a big deal. What are even the next things we want to automate? Do we want to figure out where this... Yeah, we do kind of, like, spots like this we've kind of got to repair. We want to put more solar down. I don't think we try and push this base with big biters. I think it's going to be messy. I think if we could get rid of these ones, then we will have freed up a lot of potential expansion space that'll still be an issue. We also have no idea what's down here, but hopefully we take the attacks where the power grid is, as opposed to... you know, where the base is kind of open. Oh well. Yeah, things to worry about. Are there other things we need to automate that we have not yet automated? We've now automated flamethrower fuel. We haven't automated chem plants, but whatever. We've got a couple of refineries out. Yeah, rail signals we have not automated yet, and train stops. So cable and undergrounds, we should have undergrounds over here, cable here. Cable is made from pipe. Pipe is over here. I don't know that there's a great way of getting all of those next to each other. Can we... Oh, we've got... Underground, was it undergrounds and pipe? What are we looking at? Undergrounds, underground belts and pipe? Underground belts and cable. Good job keeping track of things. Where is this cable going? This cable is going all the way over here. And then underground belts are made out of gears and stone, which is not a thing we're doing. I think we're going to throw a thing here, which is going to make us some kind of signal. And then we're just going to do the same nasty box thing that we have done elsewhere. You can go there. So this is getting cable, and then put in a whole lot of undergrounds. I mean, maybe if we find... I was going to say maybe if we find other things that also use undergrounds, but I mean we've already got the solar panels. We're not really using those. But yeah, just make a bunch of those signals. We'll need those signals. That's a thing we can call automated. Yeah, I think we've got to go and put some of these turrets back, don't we? Or at least defend that differently. Is it just time for another? I don't think that's going to be super interesting. I don't want to do that yet. Do I have gun turrets? Yes, I don't have any red ammo. Okay, what other things can we automate, having just automated a bunch of efficiency modules? Yeah, this is also going to make things worse for a bit before it makes them better, because we are investing all of that industry in making all these efficiency modules in the same way that, yeah, we are investing all of this stuff in making all of these solar panels, but not actually putting them on the map. Okay, I think that's actually what I do next. I think we have another little break. I figure out where we're going to put some solar panels. Is it over here? Do we fill up this space with solar panels? Because, I think we... is that forest? There's only a little bit of forest. I don't want to go over the forest with solar panels, but I also don't want to put... Actually, also in here. I don't want solar panels in places that I want to build later. So yeah, I think that can all be solar panels. I think we go and do that. I think over here could also be solar panels. Maybe maybe we wedge some in there. Yeah, I'm going to go build a bunch of solar panels, get some value out of the stuff we've already spent, and then also think about what we're going to build next, and come back in a bit. Yeah, so we're going to bring it back at this point, handcrafting a bunch of stuff to kind of clean out the inventory after we picked up some rocks. I think there's a thing I have to go and deal with, which is, yeah, this entire section of the base kind of falling over. I don't know where they're going to go after they push through that bunker, but it's probably going to be pretty bad. And we also don't really have a way of getting there super fast, but we also need to swing back through the mall to get bullets. Where are bullets? Bullets are over here somewhere. So yeah, so we put out some of... We've still got a bunch of solar in our inventory, which we haven't really dealt with. Give me all of this stuff, sure, whatever. And then how do we get... Yeah, okay, so we're going to go over... Let's get some more coal because we're kind of low on coal. Let's get up the combat hotbar because we're going to need that. We're going to wander over to this piece of rail track and get in this and hope that we don't encounter all that many other trains. Although, yeah, that signal said that there were no trains doing a thing there, so it should be fine. And then that signal also looked like it was fine. And yeah, hopefully rescue this bit of the base. This was a thing I was not planning on needing for a while. Press the right buttons. Yeah, this whole... I guess we don't need to build this yet, followed by, well, I guess this entire thing just got wrecked. So maybe we do need to put these gun turrets back. Maybe we should go and do a flamethrower turret thing, as long as that isn't... Okay, that's back down here, that's fine. I think we have... I mean, I can't tell... No, they would have been working their way through the rest of these turrets, wouldn't they? It's not the case that we would have run into a situation of like those bugs slipping past us. They would have all been attacking. Where are we? Also ran out of... Yeah, we've only got a couple of power balls left. Yeah, the things... The biters would have been continuing to attack these rows of bunkers. Hey, remember where we didn't put a radar, and we should put that back. Yeah, I think it's actually just going to be straight up time to build flamethrower towers, though, isn't it? Where are we going to build those flamethrower turrets? I don't know, maybe we do just go and push that base. Oh, we've also got an expansion. That's going to be other reasons why these guys are getting angrier. Yeah, I think, do we have the things to build? No. Okay, so, yeah, we're just going to drop the rest of these turrets back in place because... why is this not? It's actually not on the grid. Because of this pole. Not because of that pole, because of one of these poles. We're just going to put all of this stuff back and hope that it... I mean, really, I mostly just want it to kind of exist for a little bit. To give me a little bit more of a warning when these things are going to be attacking is basically all we expect from this at this point. Like, we no longer expect this to be a defensive position. We expect this to be an early warning system. Things here are going to die. That is a sacrifice I am prepared to make. Also, what else are we doing with these gun turrets now? I guess we're pushing with them. Gun turret pushing is still a thing that I'm pretty happy about. Okay, so I think that bought us a little bit of time, not a whole lot of time. And then we have to, yeah, go and deal with these guys again, because they have in fact got through. So, cool. Recipe tech modifier things. Why are you not? Oh, because they broke the belt as well. And then, yeah, there's also... Oh, yeah. That's a thing I should have found obvious. If they... Oh, then we don't actually have the underground belts. Cool. If they were destroying these gun turrets, it was almost certainly because these walls were down, and they were. So that's going to be a thing we don't even really fix, because we got to go and deal with this as well. And there's enough blinking around there that it makes me think that they got... like the next attack wave turned up. But also we don't have flamethrowers with us at the moment, do we? We do not. So let's, instead going there, let's go to the mall that has the flamethrower turrets, which is kind of close, because we're going to need those, and also pipes. Yeah, good reasons to be swinging back to this mall. And then we also need power poles, which are kind of not even really here. We need some wall. Yeah, it's okay. Things are okay. Flamethrower turrets are over here, and we've got, you know, a lot of flamethrower turrets. That's fine. Underground, yeah, regular pipes was... Actually, underground pipes was the thing I was looking for. Where are underground pipes? Are underground pipes over here? I don't know if I have underground pipes over here. That could be entertaining. Oh well. Let's grab some stone, and we cannot handcraft the underground pipes because we need to create the space in the inventory. Cool. Things that are really good. Okay, and then, yeah, this is kind of just enough inventory space to get another couple of these things in. Yeah, sure. Okay, and we're, at this point, we're also still definitely losing... Okay. We're definitely losing the wall as well. We kind of need to be down there quickly. Yeah, they've chewed through a bunch of these, but we do have... Oh, we don't have the... Wait, we are going to need straight pipe as well, aren't we? Because... Oh, no, we don't. It's fine. Things are, yeah, completely fine and okay and normal, and... I like that they don't destroy these pipes. It is vaguely helpful that the pipes stay and the flamethrowers go back. Sure. And I still don't even know what it is we want to be building next, because who knows if the sulfur is actually worth having at all, because it quite possibly doesn't make explosives. Is this the... Oh yeah, that's the one that we were like, hey, I don't expect this to stand up, I expect this to be an early warning system. And as long as this guy goes down, then no, this is not enough turrets to clean out the rest of this. Cool, so I think we're going to be building another pillbox there after we go and put some of this wall back. So maybe that is where we call this episode. Did we get some things done? I mean, we got a bit of a solar build done. You guys have, yeah, extra of those, and some extra of these, if this is a spot that's going to get attacked. Does this spot need more wall? Not really. How is this spot doing? That is... Oh, they're also just straight up completely through there, so that's also a fun thing. And then we're losing... Yeah, we're still losing wall. I'm happy to be losing wall. Wall is a thing that I am fine with the biters killing. How far did we need to go to get to this bit of broken wall? It's all the way down here. Fine. That train should be there. Should be fine there. Shouldn't be blocking anything else. Okay. So I think we... Yeah, they were completely through in multiple places. Yeah, that's, you know, a thing that happened in an episode. We got, yeah, this was mostly a pollution management episode, to be honest. Like, I guess we did automate trains. We do now have somewhat more of an automated train system. But we have, yeah, not automated all the rest of the things. We have, yeah, there's still a bit of train network that's not fully connected. Oh no, actually this section is, like, this bridge is broken, but we can still get to one side and to the other side from our train network, so that's fine. We are waiting on... we don't... It is actually this train that never got a signal. We need to put a signal here. Not that way. Because our train network is not yet completely automated. But yeah, we've got a bit more solar, of which we can definitely add some more solar. We've got some efficiency modules, of which we can throw out a lot more efficiency modules. Okay, I didn't realize we had to go through another intersection there. I was planning on just being at the place. Yeah, because we've got to... Yeah, rescue this again, build some more flamethrower turrets. We've already seen what that looks like. I don't think I want to push these bases with, you know, with light armor and flamethrowers and grenades and things. I mean, it might go okay. This is probably also, I mean, it's a closing window though, isn't it? The more pollution we put on the map, the more evolution happens and even more big biters we're looking at. But yeah, this is the shape of the base right now. We're going to put some more flamethrower turrets over here. Maybe even, do I feel cheeky enough to put it all the way across? Maybe. But yeah, that's what we did today, and we are still just working towards the techs. We've got, yeah, two useful explosive techs that are also still another 100 and a bit thousand science away. Oh well. Are we at least... Yeah, we're actually fully lab speed running at the moment, and are we even... We are backing up on science. So now that we've got this train supply, it even makes sense to be getting the lab research speed. Let's get both the lab research speeds, because it does look like we're backed up by quite a bit, and that might help us get these other techs out. And we've just added another... Yeah, so we've now got close to 200,000 science all lined up. Still don't have a car. Then are we going to think... Then it might be time to think about blue science. Like, we still don't have a lot of stuff. Oh no, actually we want prod mods first, don't we? We want prod mods first. And then... I mean, yeah, we're in the stage of the game where there's a lot of useful stuff. But we also just need to, you know, go and continue to build useful stuff. Hopefully not lose too many of these defensive positions again, because the biters are still rolling in. Yeah, episode 10. Random recipes, multipliers. It's fun.